Yo, what's going on, gang? It's that black guy, the black guy, back again with another banger video for y'all. And in this video, we're gonna talk about that time I basically passed out on Xanax in class. So, without further ado, let's get right into this motherfucking story. You feel me? So, this story took place in high school, of course, the Xanax phase, sophomore slash junior year. I'll say both years, because I was dabbling in it a little bit in junior year, but not as much as sophomore year. So, for me, this sophomore year, this was my first time. The first year we got to choose one class as an elective for our second semester. So we basically got to choose any class. It was just like a free, basically just a free class for you to take whatever choice you wanted to. It was the first time we ever really got to like choose any class that we wanted. So we was hype as fuck. And you know, me and my boys, we fucking plotting. We're like, yo, bro, what class we could take the easiest class to get the easiest grade? And we was considering to take an art class because, you know, we just gonna fucking draw little sketches in a notebook, and then boom, we Gucci, we out of there, like type shit. A plus for everybody, you know? Like we just color some coloring books in and boom, 100, you know? But, you know, her word got around that, like, from the upperclassmen that, like, feel me, the art teacher was kind of a bitch. So it kind of doubled our plans for that art class. And every other class was kind of like required a textbook and shit. So we was really looking hard. We was like, fuck, man, like, all these classes look a little crazy. And there was one class we saw, it was like film, but it still required a textbook. But like we was thinking like, yo, bro, it's film. Like we just gonna be watching movies. Like, do we really need to get a fucking textbook type shit? You feel me? Come to find out, we needed the fucking textbook because like he was asking us questions about like shit other than movies. About like it was basically a film, introduction to film class. So like the insides of film, like how films are made and all that, like shot composition, all that shit. Basically the basics of film, like how a film is made. You know what I'm saying? So we weren't really thinking at the time. We were just like, yo, bro, we could just sit down, watch movies, get fucking fried in the bathroom, fucking just talk in the fucking theater. Cause we was just because half the classes, it was so this is how it worked. We had it 2 times a week. The first time we had it in the week, we would meet in the theater and watch a movie or something, or clips from a movie and analyze it and shit. And the second time we met, we will be in the classroom, you know, discussing and shit. We'll go into groups or whatever, you know, discuss films and shit, analyze whatever scene he shows us on the smart board or whatnot. So this day, it's not one of the first days, just maybe like 2-3 weeks in, maybe after we took our first quiz, when I really got comfortable with the class and the teacher and everything. I had to fill out the teacher before I pop a Xanax in this class, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that stupid, you feel me? So, feel me, maybe like a week or 2 goes by, and me and my boys, we plotting. We're like, yo, bro, we about to watch a movie. I forgot what movie we were gonna watch. It was one of the first movies we were gonna watch. It was bro, some old ass movie from the 60s. I don't even remember, bro. It was a good movie, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I was knocked for most of it, but it was a good movie, you know. The beginning, it was popping the fuck off type shit, you know. It was like some western type thing. But, you feel me? We go in the bathroom type shit, and you know, we're doing the regular shit, smoking the jewel, hitting the stizzies and shit, getting smacked and whatnot. And, you know, all of a sudden my boy, you know, the plug, Gilbert, of course, he was in this class. Actually, funny story, we took another class with the same teacher. It was another film class. It was like a continuation type shit the next year, and I ended up doing his final. We had a term paper about a certain director, an auteur director. We had to do a term paper on, and I ended up doing it for him. And you feel me? He ended up paying me for it, and you feel me? I ended up paying him back the money because I ended up buying coke from him. So he gave me like $200 to do the paper. It was like a 5-page term paper. He gave me 200 beans to do it, bro. That shit went straight to like a fucking like an 8-sack or something. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I won't come clean. Like, I was really bad, but oh, you know, that was a little fun little story, a little quick one. But fuck, where was I? So yeah, the plug Gilbert, he's in the bathroom with us. You know, it's like 3-4 of us in the bathroom just smoking and shit near the fucking stalls, whatever, just chopping it up and whatever. So he pulls out his bag, and you know, as soon as he pulls out his bag, niggas already know, like, he's the big plug at this point. Every time he pulls out the bag, he's like, yo, bro, look at this. He gonna pull out some crazy shit. You feel me? But at this point, like, he put out Xans, and like, I mean, we was hype because, you know, everyone was popping Xans at the time, but we thought he's gonna pull out some different shit, like some new shit, like some fucking sativa type shit, some wacky shit, you know what I mean? We thought he was gonna pull out like some fucking ketamine or something. But you feel me? We was content with the Xanax, you know what I mean? Because we was gonna watch a movie, might as well just be, you know, in a dark theater, might as well be slumped, you know what I'm saying? Might as well be like geeked up to zany. So You know, we do all that. We pop the Xan and shit. I took like at this point I wasn't taking them that much. I never really took them that much, truthfully, like as much as like other drugs. But you know, I would say I took a Xanax maybe. I say I take like maybe a ladder or two every day. That's not that bad, you know what I mean? Compared to other like Xantards, Xanheads, you feel me? Like 1 or 2 bars a day is not bad, you feel me? And it wasn't that long. It was maybe a month I was doing 1 or 2 bars a day. And most of the time it was after school. I wouldn't do it in school because I didn't want to feel like a dumbass in school. But this was the exception because literally I had this class in my last period, so I was like, yo, fuck it. It's my last period. After this, I'm going to be on the bus with everybody that I know going fucking home. If I knock, someone will wake me up and tell me, yo, it's my stop type shit, you know? Because I know these niggas, you know what I mean? So it's like, I wasn't really tripping about like, you know, getting barred out or whatever because, you know, been there, done that type shit. Like, I didn't really think the bar was going to like smack me in the face, you feel me? Like, I've taken Xanax plenty of times before this, you know what I mean? I've even taken the medicated ones, you type shit, you know what I mean? That was the first time I took the medicated. That's still the strongest one I've ever taken. That medicated shit I took my first time. That shit was strong as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I took like maybe half the bar. It wasn't a regular bar. It was like one of those Hulk ones. He had those crazy shits. It was those It was like blue or some shit, bro. I don't even know. Some crazy. It was like blue or something. I think it was blue. Like some blue big ass ladder type shit, and he just broke it in half for me. I was like, whatever, bro. I trust you. You the plug type shit. Like, you haven't let me down yet. You know what I mean? Everything he's given me, like, so far has been just straight gas. I can't lie. I'm not even trying to gas him. You know, the plug. You gotta gas your plug. Like, I'm being straight dead ass. Like, his blow's been like. There was one time he gave me blow, and I was like, you know, it was good. It got the job done, but like, it wasn't like up to snuff with his usual quality work, you know what I'm saying? The usual shit he gets like straight from Miami port type shit, that shit be money. You know what I mean? That shit goes down your nostrils so smooth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I popped this half bar, and you know, we pop out to the theater. We like 2-3 minutes late, but the teacher's not really tripping about it. You know, he doesn't really take attendance in his class because we're in a dark fucking theater, you know what I'm saying? And it was only an hour-long class, so we were only gonna watch like the first third of the movie, and then we'll have to finish watching it over the next 2 weeks type shit. So, you know, he starts to film or whatever, and I'm sitting there. We're all sitting together, and you know the Xan's starting to kick, and I'm fucking chilling on my seat. I'm basically glued to the shit. I feel like I'm in the sunken place. I'm just glued to the fucking seat. I'm lit. I'm like, oh shit, yo, I'm feeling great right now. Like, this Hulk shit crazy, boy. Like, this Hulk really smacking me right now like the Hulk would. Like, this shit punching me real quick. It was quick as fuck too. Like, I was only sitting there. I feel like the movie just started. That shit started smacking me. I was like, oh, that's how we gonna do it today. Okay. I was taken aback. I was like, oh damn. Like, all right. I didn't know this show was gonna be like that. But then again, Gilbert gave it to me, so I should have known it was gonna be like that. So, feel me? I'm sitting there vibing. I'm basically trying to fight myself, trying to stay awake. I'm just trying to fight myself. Like, I'm just trying to really stay up. I'm like, yo, bro, like, I'm really trying to see this movie, because he told us in the beginning of the class when we walked in, right before he started the movie, he said, do not fall asleep during this movie. You're gonna be quizzed on the movie. There's gonna be a quiz on this movie afterwards, so make sure you take notes during the movie. I was like, oh. I'm not gonna lie, I was zoning out from when I sat down in that seat, because that shit was comfortable as fuck. I'll give the school credit. That theater was comfortable as shit, boy. They had the nice ACs busting, big ass surround sound and shit. The only problem was that it was a projector screen. It wasn't really like a actual, like, you know, television screen, but like, for me, it's Gucci. That shit was still valid, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe like, I don't even know how much time went by. I'm not gonna lie, I barely even remember this shit really. I knocked the fuck. I don't remember. Actually, I'm gonna get into that later. But you feel me? It maybe like, I'm gonna just guess right now, maybe like 20 minutes went by in the fucking movie, and I don't know what was happening. The dude was like looking for like some lost Indian child or some shit, bro. I really wish I remember the name of this movie, because it was actually a pretty good movie, bro. It was I think it was one of those old John Wayne movies, bro, like one of the last ones he made type shit. But feel me, I turn around. Well, not turn around. I looked like to my left and my right, because, you know, I'm sitting next to my boys type shit. And at this point, once the movie started, bro, this whole time, usually during the movies when we're watching them, like, we'd be talking to each other, we'd be chatting about the movies, you know, just cracking jokes and shit, whatever, trying to make time go by. But today, bro, these niggas was fucking silent, mute. Like, ain't never before. Like, my teacher was even surprised that no one was talking. Because usually he has to stop the movie once or twice to tell niggas to shut the fuck up type shit. But this time, no one was saying a word, not a peep. So I'm looking to my left and my right. Because, like, I'm kind of like, are these, like, are y'all good? Like, how come no one's saying that? I'm surprised. Like, because some funny shit low-key happened. Like, some cringy shit happened in a movie. It was like one of those old-ass 60 movies, you know? So it had some weird-ass fucking CGI, whack-ass green screen type shit. So it was kind of funny. And usually we make jokes about it and shit. And no one said shit when it happened, and it looked real awkward. I was like, no one just saw that? And I looked to my left and my right, and I see both these niggas, bro, knocked the fuck out, bro. Like, mouth open, drool coming out, all that shit, bro. They're fucking slumped. Like, they look like they're in their bed tucked in with a blankie and they teddy bear type shit. Like, they going crazy. Like, they look knocked. One of them niggas is damn near snoring. I'm like, yo, dude, like, you not gonna do all that right now. That shit was hilarious. And I'm just like, yo, if they sleeping, like, fuck am I still doing up? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I'll get the notes from one of these other niggas in the class and I'll just study that. Or I'll just go on Spark Notes or, like, watch a recap of a movie or some shit. You feel me? Like, how hard can this test really be? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know how much time passed since I saw them knock, but I ended up knocking the fuck out. Like, it didn't feel like that much time passed. Maybe 2-3 minutes. I knocked the fuck out like a light, quick as fuck. So, all that happens and, you know, blah, blah, blah. The fucking movie ends and shit. I'm still knocked the fuck out. And we're all knocked the fuck out, bro. We're all slumped. This Xan cooked all of us. We're all done. Like, none of us can, like, if there was an earthquake or, like, the fucking school was burning down, we would be slumped. We would not wake up, nigga. If the fire alarm was blaring and niggas was screaming, we would be knocked out, dead. Niggas would think we're dead. They would have to check our pulse type shit. That's how knocked we were. So, the movie's long done. Class is over. School's dismissed. School is out, bro. We're just in the theater slumped. The three of us at this point. Yeah, it was 3 of us. The 3 of us slumped on this motherfucking, right in the middle of the theater. And the lights are blaring. The projector's up. There's nothing on the screen. It's literally just a theater stage. There's no projector at this point. The projector's up. The movie's gone. There's no backpacks. No one's in that shit except our film teacher sitting there like grading papers or some bullshit. I don't know what he was doing. He always carried around some briefcase type shit. I don't know what he had in there. He taught like many classes in our school. He taught like 4 or 5 classes. He was also our English teacher too, so it was kind of crazy. But you feel me? He was just sitting there doing some shit. And as I woke up, I think I was one of the first ones to wake up. And I'm looking around. I nudged my boys. I'm like, yo, like, class ended type shit. Why are we still here? And then the teacher just he has his glasses over his head type shit. So he puts his glasses down when he sees us getting up and, like, you know, grabbing our bags and shit. And, you know, he makes some sly remark. He's like, oh, I was wondering when you guys were going to get up and leave. And I didn't know what to say at this point. I was kind of shook. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when he said that, I kind of like, cause I low-key did not see him at all whatsoever, bro. He scared the fuck out of me when he started talking. I was shook as shit. I thought he left, and like, they usually just leave the theater open for whoever wants to come in and like practice drama or whatever the fuck you want to do in the theater type shit. But no one really goes in there cause like there ain't nothing to do in the fucking theater. Everyone choosing the cafeteria type shit cause it's right next to the exit. You feel me? So we think no one's in there type shit. So when he said that, bro, my heart skipped a beat, bro. I thought that was like the dean or some shit. We were gonna get in trouble. Like, they called us like we was fucking dunzo. Mind you, I didn't have nothing on me, bro. I never really carried shit on me. Like, maybe I carry a jewel or some shit on me. But this school, they didn't really like pat you down unless they had like hard evidence that you, like, feel me, was doing shit type shit. You know what I mean? Like, it was a Catholic school, bro. They not really about to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all money to come here type shit. Fuck you mean? You not patting me down. You know what I mean? But, feel me, he says that, and I'm just like, I didn't say shit at this point. And one of my friends, he's just like, yeah, we just got tired, I guess. I'm just looking at him, I'm like, yo, bro, why the fuck did you even say anything, bro? And he says that, and we just walk out. We try to walk out dumb quick, bro. We literally grab our shit. We don't even put our jackets on or anything. We just walk out as quick as we can. We just bounce. We go to the cafeteria, and we're just like, yo, bro, we're just talking about it to ourselves at the little table. We're like, yo, bro, like, yo, you think he's gonna tell the teacher, bro? He's gonna tell the dean, bro? We might get in trouble, dog. What should we do? Like, should we apologize, bro? Should we, like, what we gonna do, bro? Like, we're plotting in our heads, like, yo, what could happen? The situations that could happen, or the consequences from our actions type shit. We're fucking shook. Cause mind you, we low-key still barred the fuck out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still, like, low-key kind of, a little bit, Like, I was still barred out, I'm not gonna lie. When I woke up, I still felt that shit on me. I still felt like a little tired and like, feel me, I was feeling like good in my skin type shit, you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it. I was just feeling good. Like, I was just feeling like comfortable as fuck, you know what I mean? But I was still low-key shook because, you know, at this point, like, I still cared about school type shit. Like, this is my sophomore year. My next junior year, I knew that I was gonna hit the books my junior year. I was already plotting in my head like, yo, I'm applying to this college, that college, bro. I'm about to get a 90 on this shit. My average gonna go up, bro. I'm gonna do all this extracurricular shit. Mind you, junior year came, I did none of this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mind you, my grades kind of was alright, but like all this other shit I was gassing in my head about extracurricular and like, feel me, doing all this activities. I didn't do none of that shit, bro. I went to school, went home, did drugs, went out to parties, and fucked around. That's it. Like, I'm gonna just be straight up dead ass with y'all. But yeah, man, that's really all that happened. We got up, we went to the bus stop, and we got on the bus back home. Well, nah, one of my friends had to take the train back home because he lived the other way. But me and my other friend, we went on the bus, and I knocked the fuck out that whole bus ride. Barely remember what happened that bus ride. I heard like niggas was beefing on the bus, but I was knocked the whole bus ride, so I didn't really care that much for it. And truthfully, I didn't really care much for the niggas that was beefing. They weren't in my clique, like, they weren't really niggas that like I would care to really like converse with type shit. So I didn't really give a fuck about their beef, you know what I mean? So I was just slumped on the bus type shit. And then my friend was like, yo, we off the bus now, let's get it, we out. And you feel me? I went home, and when I went home, I probably ate some shit, and I literally just knocked the fuck out, dog. Like, I didn't even change my clothes. I slept till like 9 o'clock at night in my fucking school uniform. Like, wow. But yeah, that's really the end of the story. Hope y'all enjoyed that shit. If you did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. And I love y'all. Catch you on the next video. Peace.